Hi everyone, in this video we're going to be looking at the Kbox 70 watt box mod. We're going to look at the features, how it's used, and the benefits that it has. It comes in black and red, and something that it does not include a wall adapter or a micro USB charging cable. You will need to buy, unless you already have one, a wall adapter and a micro USB charging cable, and the micro USB charging cable plugs in right there. When you get your device, there's a lot of clones out there and knockoffs. So in your box, you should have an instruction manual and a little card that looks like this. The card will have a code right there. You will need a combination of that code and the information on the back, the QR code and the code right there, and you can go on Kangertech.com and you can verify that your device is an original and not a knockoff. So that being said, let's start looking at the device. On the front, it's kind of hard to see because it's black, because there's a minus and a plus button right there. That's going to be how you change your temperature or your watts. The fire button is on the side. It has a built-in battery, so you don't need to purchase an external battery. The wattage ranges from 7 to 70 watts, and the max volts output is 9 volts. And it's a 3.7 volt battery. So it has three options. When you use this device, you can toggle between three modes: a raw power wattage mode, a nickel 200 mode, or a titanium mode. So the difference is, if your coil uses nickel wire, you can stay in the nickel mode. If it uses a titanium wire, you can stay in the titanium mode. And if you are not sure, or you're not that much into vaping and you're just using a regular atomizer, then you can just go in raw power wattage mode. In the power wattage mode, you cannot change the temperature. In the nickel 200 or the titanium, you can adjust the temperature. The temperature ranges from 110 degrees Celsius to 300 Celsius, or 200 Fahrenheit to 600 Fahrenheit. So let's begin on how you turn the mod on. This is your fire button. To turn it on, you hit it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the device will come on. And as you can see right now, the display is upside down. So if you want to flip the display, you can hold the minus and plus key together for a few seconds. And the display will flip over. So right now it is in nickel mode. Right next to 200 you see the N. It's in the nickel mode. And if you want to change the temperature, what you do is you hold down the plus and the fire button, and then you can start changing your temperature. If you want to go into the next mode, you hit the fire button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And now you see the nickel right next to the 290 changed into T. That's in the titanium mode. And if you want to go into the raw power wattage mode, you hit it 3 times again. And now it's in the power wattage mode. And you can just change by pressing up and down. It changes the watts within 0.1 increments. So if you know you have nickel coils, nickel wire, then stay in the nickel mode. If you know you have titanium, stay in the titanium. If you're not sure, or if you're new to vaping, you can just go into power wattage mode. Now, in the power wattage mode, you got to keep in mind it won't let you change the temperature. Now, something else about this device is it has a 10-second auto shut off. So if you hold the fire button for over 10 seconds, it will turn off. And if you would like to lock these buttons right there so you don't end up accidentally changing your desired settings, what you can do is you can hold down the fire button and these two buttons together for a few seconds, and it will flash and the display will lock. So you won't accidentally change your desired settings, or if you're giving to a friend and you don't want them to change your settings, you can lock it. And if you want to come out of it, you do the same thing. You hold it down for a few seconds, and it will flash again, and now it's out of the lock mode. When you are in, let's say, we're going to go back into nickel or titanium mode for a second. When you connect the new atomizer, the device needs to calibrate itself, so it will ask if it's a new atomizer. Right there. And then you can hit the plus key for yes or the minus key for no. And if you just want to use it in the power wattage mode, it's still going to ask you, and you can hit yes or no. So this is a relatively easy to use device. It's pretty new by Kangertech. It's a Kbox 70 watt. They also have a Kbox 120 and a Kbox 200. Something different between the 70, the 120, and the 200 is the 70, the battery is built in. On the 120 and the 200, you're gonna be required to buy external IMR batteries. On this one, all you need to purchase, unless you already have it, is a micro USB cable and a wall adapter. And to turn the device off, what you do is you hit it 5 times and the device turns off. So it's a pretty easy to use device. It's really nice. It looks very unique and cool, and the design scheme is similar to what Kanger products always look like. So if you get a chance, check it out.